Hey, Cookie, how you doing, buddy? Hope you having a good day. Boy, the weather's been nice here today. A little bit warm, but I like it that way. Yeah, that's great. I've been having fun with the VA and with the hospital here. They've been making appointments on top of each other, same time or one time in Waco and one time in Temple, 5 minutes apart. I think it was low 80s here today. Good night. Hey, how you doing, Bill? You doing okay today, Bill? You and your better half? Oh, Lord, two's enough. Well, basically, I'm doing three because Temple and Waco, they're not hooked up. Whole different ball game. Uh-oh. How? Oh, I'm a traitor. That's a big spread there. Well, I don't envy you. Well, Bill, after rodeo yesterday, I think I may have to buy that sports car. Hey, Sunfish, the biggest part of the trouble I have is through the VA is just getting to somebody. Once you get hold of them, then you can get it straightened out. Well, have you tried any of that bait you mixed up, Sunfish? Hey, Ava, how you and Doug doing today? You know, come on up on screen. Ava, y'all haven't been up here in a long time. Well, you too, Bill. Or Cookie. I think about taking lessons. My mom had 3 kids, and one of her rules was you had to take piano lessons. I hated that. I had an old maid that gave the piano lessons. She kept a rule. You did something wrong, she'd slap you across the top of the hand. I never was so glad when I quit doing that. We moved or something. They tried to find another one. I like your giggle video, Ava. Hey, Bree. Hey, what are you doing, giggle girl?
Turn that other sound off. There we go. Hey,
You ain't been up here in a long time.
I know. I go to bed early, and then sometimes you're on before I'm up in the morning. So I've been keeping an eye out for you.
There you go.
Doug will be in a minute.
How's Buddy and the cats get along?
Pretty good. Pretty good. I have one cat. See, we gave Buddy my old office chair so he can sit in here without being in my chair. And that, up till that moment, belonged to one of the cats. So they're learning to coexist in the same chair. The cat likes to lay up on the top of it, but once in a while she'll reach down and just pop him on the head for no reason. He doesn't know where it came from. He's blind.
Uh-oh, you got 14 eggs, huh, Bree? You get a jackpot today.
There. Now I can see the chat.
That's what they make them 22 rifles for, Bree. Those ravens and hawks and owls. I didn't say that. But I got a friend of mine. Hello, James. And a friend of mine that I'm not going to mention his name, but he was having trouble with hawks, killing his chickens and quail and stuff. I went out there one day and I heard something, went out on his farm. I heard something raising and singing, and he had put 3 or 4 telephone poles in the ground and set traps right on top of them telephone poles. Them eagles would come in, land on top of the posts, and that trap would get them.
Yeah.
Of course, that's illegal as hell, but and I don't. But it got rid of the hawk.
Yeah. When I was a kid, my grandma, the chickens, ran in the yard and stuff. And so when she yelled chicken hawk, it was our kids' job to go out and holler and wave our arms to scare them off. Of course, we also scared the chickens, but it worked. Put Buddy back in his chair. There you go.
Well, Bree, the way you talk about how big them eggs are, that was a mouthful for a raven, crow. Raven and a crow is not the same thing.
Ravens are bigger, aren't they?
Yeah, make a different racket too.
Yeah. And he was flying off with the egg. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
that'd be a mouthful of egg for a raven. I guess a raven will eat anything. I've seen them on dead animals, and that's something like I don't know. Y'all have magpies where y'all are at?
Yes.
We don't have those down here. Hey,
They were
Mayhem.
they were really bad for about a week and a half.
Well, welcome in, Jill. It's a good crew in here. A lot of good folk. Buddy talking to you?
Yeah. Quit, bud. Bud, quit. You're fine. He did great. We took him to the old Thresher show with us because we were gone all day. It was too long to leave him home by himself. And we put him in his baby stroller. And he did fine. We got some weird looks for having a dog in a stroller, but it's okay. We didn't care. And but when the stroller would stop, he wanted out. He would bark. So if we stopped, which we stopped to take pictures, but one of us would have to hold Buddy while the other one took pictures because if the stroller stopped, he wanted out. And he wanted out now.
Well, Rocky got in all kind of trouble yesterday. I had a trash bag that I was filling up, just cleaning up, and I had to go someplace. I don't remember where now, but when I got back, that trash was scattered from one end of this trailer to the other. I looked at Rocky and hollered at him, and he took off running, ran to the other end of the trailer, and got up under the bed. He knew what he had done. For day now, all I got to do is look at him, and he'll go hide.
Oh, he didn't last long in the chair. Okay, there you go. Are you comfy? Are you good?
My mom used to do that, Cookie.
Oh, the leashes? Yeah, that's kind of common now.
They, Rocky normally stays out of that kind of stuff, but when I leave him by himself, he's getting where he likes to tear up stuff. He don't. I guess that's a way of getting even from getting left.
Well, this one might be blind, but he's still very, very good at stealing food off your plate. His nose works really good.
I tell you what, there's something else. I believe you're about half spoiled with that dog.
It's all right.
Yeah.
He's good company. Yeah, he's
One,
definitely spoiled.
when I was a little bitty kid, the mom had me on one of them little harnesses and a leash, and I could go do what I wanted to. I liked it. And there was some old woman chewed my mom out. Said that kid's not a dog. He don't need to be on a leash. Yeah. My mom just shook her head. Yeah. My mom, when I was growing up, she would get mad at us kids or something. She was one of these people. She couldn't say something good about somebody. She just didn't say anything. And but if you ever did get her mad, she could say plenty.
Well, I was just complaining to Doug. I used to be, you know how a dog has a person that's their person? I used to be Buddy's person. Now Doug's his person.
Well, something else too. Those leashes, as bad as they getting about picking kids up and stealing kids and stuff
Yes.
anymore, that looked like that would be something really good to work with.
Yeah, I agree.
They ought to, if they catch somebody trying to steal a kid, they ought to just hang him right there. There shouldn't be no trial, no nothing. They ought to just take care of him.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, I hear Doug
yeah,
coming.
that's Miss Ava Potter.
Thank you.
How many channels have you
Thank
got
you.
now?
I got 4.
4. Ooh, you're a busy lady. I did. I can't keep up with one.
I use charge. Are you getting coffee? Oh, no, he says he's not getting coffee.
Yeah.
Pulled the monkey bars around.
Yeah. I was probably that kid too, ma'am.
Where's your chair?
My mom always told me I was a pretty good kid till I grew up. You wouldn't. I found out I like fast horses and fast cars and fast women, and that ruined me right there. What did I say? More money, and if you play with any of them three, you better have more money.
Very nice.
Hey, Fairy Dust, how you doing, girl?
Doug is in here. That's him you hear making noise in the kitchen.
Do what?
So Doug is in here. He'll get here eventually. Can you hear him making noise in the kitchen? I think he's getting a snack. Buddy. Hey, quit. You're fine.
James, are you doing all right tonight? What are you drinking?
Me?
Yeah.
It's a health drink. It's a slim pink drink. I'm fasting for the next 2 days on a liquid diet. But after, I like the way I feel when I'm done. I don't enjoy it when I'm doing it, but I like the way I feel when I'm done.
What, on the fasting?
Yeah, I did one 3 months ago, and I didn't have any pain for like a month and a half.
Wow.
You know, with my lupus and my fibromyalgia is what I'm talking about. And so when I started getting sluggish, I'm like, I'm gonna do it again. So doing it again. And this time I'm not scared about it because now I know what to expect. I thought I was gonna be starving to death and hangry. And I didn't. I only got a little hangry one day. I haven't been hangry yet. I don't know if Doug will agree with that statement, but I do.
I got on the scale today when I was up at the hospital, and I've lost, I guess, 31 pounds in the last month.
Is that good or bad?
Do what?
Is that good? A good thing or a bad thing?
Oh yeah, I need to drop about 10 more. I need to get back down to about 190 again. Oh no, really, I lost more weight than that because I was at 237 and I'm at 204 now. So
Yeah.
getting there. Cookie said, "Not talking about that, huh?"
All I know is in 2 days I get to have some ice cream.
Hush, hush. Well,
I,
I have.
what? You're fine. You'll be here in a minute. You're fine. You
I'm
are.
gonna get. I'm
Oh
gonna.
my God. Oh, show them what you got in your mouth. Nice kitty cat. Here, show them. Show them what you got. Show them. Where'd you go? He's camera shot. Show them what you've got. Come here. Oh, don't drop it. No! Get it off there. Get it. Pick it up. Pick it up.
You must have a mouth.
Yes, he does.
Hey, you love him?
Mouse, please. Show them your mouse. There it is. No, you take care of your mouse. I don't want your mouse, but thank you so much. Good boy.
I wonder why cats do that.
Can you get your mouse? No, he's just leaving it there for me. Thank you so much for the mouse.
He heard you say you were fasting. Hell, he just brought you a snack.
I didn't want a mouse for a snack. I want ice cream. You're confused, bud. So confused. But very nice. Good boy. He laid it on my phone. That's why I hollered. The cat caught a mouse. It's laying over here. Ow, don't claw me.
And the translation of that is the cat found the mouse. Doug, get the damn mouse out of here.
Well, it doesn't appear to be going anywhere. What a good boy. What a good mouser. Good mouser. Yes, you are. Hi, buddy. No, you're not going to eat a mouse. Get away from the mouse. Can you move this mouse? Buddy's sniffing it. You're the mouse man. Yay, the mouse is gone. Oh, now the cat's like, excuse me, that's my mouse. Oh, he took it away from Doug. He slapped it out of his hand. Oh my gosh. I guess that's his mouse. I guess he's not done with his mouse yet. He doesn't want it, he just doesn't want you to take it.
If you got outside cats, you're going to wind up with lizards and mice, and snakes, and everything else.
Did Daddy take your mouse? Oh my gosh.
You ever see a cat play with a snake?
Yes.
There ain't no way that snake can bite that cat.
Now here comes Pumpkin. He's like, are you jealous, Pumpkin?
Yeah, monkeys get in on the act here in a minute.
That is Monkey.
Hmm?
That's who caught the mouse.
Oh, I thought monkey was a different color than that.
He's black.
So that's what I get for thinking.
The pumpkin's orange. What are you doing over there? You're fine.
I'm,
I'm right here.
I'm not a cat person, but my daughter got a cat one time when she was growing up, and it was a Siamese, and that was the damnedest cat I ever seen in my life. He would sit beside a door and wait for you to walk through that door, and then just jump on you, just claws, teeth, and toenails.
Orneriness.
And he loved cheese. He fight you over cheese. Well, a lot of the time I'd eat dinner at work late or something on the coffee table there. And Muffin, that cat, would jump up on the coffee table and sit there and look at my plate because he knew that if he took a bite off that plate, he was in trouble. And every time he'd act like he was fixing to take a bite off that plate, I'd just take my fingers and go thump, and thump him between the eyes. And he'd back up. And after a while, he'd get up on the corner of that table and he'd go to leaning towards that plate and he'd go to scrunching his eyes up.
He knew what was coming.
Yeah.
It was worth it.
Well, Mayhem, I appreciate you coming in, and don't be a stranger. Yeah, I need to get my live stream back on time, I guess. I've had so much going on that I just sort of pop up when I feel like it.
Yeah. Well, I've enjoyed that because I get to catch one once in a while.
Well, I got a deal in my head. I don't know. I started writing a book a long time ago.
Yeah.
And hey, Moon, how you doing? So I'm thinking about taking it about once a week, reading a chapter out of that book I wrote.
Oh, that'd be fun.
It's something different anyway. See how long I can keep that up.
Are you coming over here? He's coming. Is that pizza I smell? What's good in the, what do I smell? Chicken. Oh, he's cooking chicken. He put some chicken in the air fryer.
You like an air fryer? Uh-oh.
I've only used it once and I burnt my food and his food. But he uses it all the time. Do you like the air fryer?
I like it.
He loves it.
You'd like it long as Ava's not running it, huh?
Pretty much. I handle the slow cooker. He handles the air fryer. It makes good French fries. I know you're jealous, but I don't want you both in my lap at the same time.
Have
You're
a good
over here because Pumpkin was coming. What? Oh, now Pumpkin has the zoomies. I need to disinfect my phone because he laid that mouse on my phone.
just lick it.
He's being nice to you after you stole his mouse. I can't believe it. Cat, you're being a pain. Be a pain.
Watch, I'll put him down into.
Yeah, I know. Make his little round. Here he comes. I think you were put down. That meant go on.
What's wrong, Bree?
Was she wanting to lick my phone? Can you reach that alcohol? I'm going to wipe it down before I forget.
Are you talking about Jack Daniels or?
Alcohol. That made the cat run.
Doug,
Mhm.
does she get plumb damn crazy when she gets to drinking?
Sometimes.
Only when I drink what?
See what?
I can't drink tequila. I get mean. I was
You
mean
be
to Doug, and it hurt my own feelings, so I don't drink tequila anymore.
you be funny drunk.
What are you doing? Oh, you did. What are you wiping your phone down for? You didn't have a dead mouse on it. He's cleaning his phone too. There, now it's disinfected. I bet this is the first time during your live you've had a guest have a dead mouse put on their phone.
Boy, I could run with that, but I'm not good. Nope, no comment.
Look how clean my phone is now. Wow. No fingerprints.
You ever think about where that phone's been when you pick it up and start
Oh.
talking on it?
They're nasty. Phones are nasty.
They not rowdy yet, Bill, but they're getting there.
You better calm down.
Get in trouble.
He says I'm going to be in trouble. You're going to be in trouble.
Did you get your part to fix you? What was it, a pickup or a car, Doug?
Pick up. I gotta get some more wire ends and stuff, but some fuses. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get her.
He went to the parts store to get the part he needed because he knew he had the rest of what he needed. Then he got home with his part and he can't find where he put the other stuff. So he's gonna have to go back to the store and buy some more of that. And then you know what happens as soon as he buys it and fixes it, the other stuff will magically appear.
When I was up in Elkhart pulling them RVs, well, we pulled RVs from a manufacturer to the staging yard, just a little bitty short haul, and getting them ready to ship out all over the country. Well, we were doing that at night. Well, I had a low beam headlight go out on that Dodge Doodle of mine, and so I thought, 15, 20 bucks, I get it fixed. And I carried that thing in the Dodge house. They called me and said, "Well, we found out what's wrong, so the bill will be $1,200." I said, $1,200? Why? And they said, "Well, that's headlights hooked up through the motherboard, where they'll stay on so long before when you turn the key off." I said, "You out of your mind." I said, "Put it back together, I'll pick it up." They said, "Well, you got to have that low beam headlight." I said, "You don't understand. You're talking to a damn redneck from Texas. I'm going to go down the street to AutoZone and buy me 2 spools of wire and a double throw toggle switch, and I'm going to take that damn headlight off for about 20 bucks. And it was amazing. They did. They found another board for $200 instead of $1,200.
Wow.
I laughed today till I like to have cried. I've got a cousin that's she's 6 foot tall, beautiful woman. I mean, built real well and just a knockout. And she's an old Texas gal. Well, here 2 or 3 years ago, she was walking outside barefooted and a copperhead bit her on the little toe. But she got over that a while back. Well, I got all over her and said, "You need to start wearing some damn rubber boots at night when you get outside, and that'll stop them copperhead." She called me yesterday and said, "I went outside and there's about a 3 foot copperhead laying right here beside my porch." I said, what are you going to do? And said, you think that copperhead bite through them rubber boots? I said, no, I don't think so. And it got quiet for a minute. She came back, and I said, well, what do you do? She said, I thump his guts out.
With the rubber boots on.
I thought to myself, now that is a typical Texas redneck gal. You know, how often are you going to hear somebody stomp the guts out of a copperhead? And especially as pretty as she is, you know, you just wouldn't ever expect it. So any of you fellas that come to Texas better be prepared. And she can shoot a gun too. She told me that, and I got to laughing. I couldn't quit laughing.
Look where Buddy is. Buddy's sleeping.
That's the only thing. I'm thinking about taking Rocky and putting him in one of those snake avoiding schools.
Oh, yeah.
Hey Ray, how you doing? They because Rocky is he's just wild. He gets outside and he runs. Got to sniff everything, you know. And I don't know what he'd do if he hit a poisonous snake. But I need to. They got rattlesnake avoidance deal. I guess that'll work on copperhead.
Pumpkin's watching.
What's he doing?
He put Buddy back in the chair, and Pumpkin's up here watching every move he makes. He's probably going to come flying through here any minute.
Yeah. Ray, what you been up to? Yeah, any of these old boys from California come up here and get around one of these Texas gals, you better watch out if you got rubber boots on.
Has anyone painted their nails while on your live before?
Do who?
I'm going to paint my nails. Has anyone painted their nails while they were on your live before?
As long as you don't try to paint mine, well, I'm happy.
I'd have to catch you first.
You ain't lying. You wouldn't believe that's what my youngest daughter does. And I would have never figured it, but she paints a little bitty scenes on.
Does people's nails?
Yeah, and I mean she'll have palm trees and all kind of stuff, you know. And she makes a good living doing that.
Well, that's all I can do, just plain. Yeah, so they get pretty artistic with stuff. That's cool she's able to do that.
I would have never figured her for that, but they moved from one town to another, and she got a whole bunch of folks that followed her.
That's awesome.
So she got pretty good following.
That's something you can do really well with too.
Yeah, she does.
I haven't gone
That's
into
something funny about her.
Wow.
She's about she's about 5'4", I guess. She's a little old bitty thing, pretty little old girl. And her daughter, the youngest daughter, her got off into showing these damn longhorn steers. Bria appreciates this, and it just cracks me up to see that girl out there. Yeah.
He gets a cushion. He's special.
See that girl.
He keeps sliding out of his chair. That's the gripper.
But to see that girl out there shoveling out those stalls, mucking those stalls and shooting.
He's getting mauled. He's getting mauled by a chihuahua. He may need in the kitchen. He might be thirsty.
Thirsty.
Well, these are plenty horny, that's for sure. Them things are huge. I think the biggest one she's got has got like a 6 foot span on the horn.
That's huge. Where I used to live in Diamond, Missouri, I worked in Joplin, Missouri, and made that commute. It's just about like 30-minute drive. I passed a ranch that had longhorn cattle, and in the mornings they'd be in the front pasture, and I'd get to see them up close pretty good. They're so beautiful, but yeah, I'd be so afraid of those horns.
Well, they're a pretty calm breed. They that girl are riding them things around, and the bulls are huge, and she'll lead them. She shows them, puts them in arenas and makes them pose up. They just like a dog. Hello, Janice.
He's thirsty.
I figured he might be. He's been in here with me all afternoon.
Well, how long did it take you to finally edit that Google video? You've been working on that thing for 6 months.
Well, it was in the editor anyway. I'm gonna make some more. It wasn't as long as I'd intended for it to be. But next, we need to get him in there saying hello, darling. And he had forgot. He giggled.
Didn't do it.
I'm like, you giggled. He's like, no, I didn't. I said, watch this.
Yeah, Bill, they don't fit in the chute very well. As long as you don't crowd them, they're not too bad. If you get them stirred up, they can get a little raunchy. We used to have one when my dad had that ranch. They called him Pig Newton. And that thing would follow you around. He loved Pig Newton. Big old bull, weighed 2,000 pounds. Just them kids would ride him around. As long as you had Pig Newton, boy, he was your buddy.
When I was growing up, my cousins always showed cattle, and they raised cattle on their farm. And so this was a calf they'd bottle raised, and of course he was a Hereford, so he was huge, but he was so tame. We'd just walk out in the pasture and climb on. He'd just walk around. He'd get off. I guess he wants back in here.
I got a friend of mine who raised bucking
I'm gonna
bulls,
mute this till the dog quits barking.
but he raises bucking bulls. And that's what's so funny. You can walk in that pen with them bucking bulls, and they're just as, sweet, and they're not mean at all. They'll come up to you and won't pet it. You put them damn things in a chute and crawl up on their back, and they go plumb berserk. They got split personality.
I never thought about them being tame. I just figured they were all mean.
Well, they're just, I guess they're athletes too. They know that when they get put in that chute, well, they're supposed to go to raising sand. I did that for about 3 years riding them bulls, and I figured out right quick that all them boys have been doing that a long time. Was walking around with bubble legs and broke jaws and no teeth, and
Yeah.
I thought, that's got to be an easier way to have fun than doing this. But it is a kick. It's a lot of fun. and be exasperated.
I don't know
Well,
the answer to that, Bree.
down here in Texas, it just got real popular. That it's a Black Angus and Hereford cross is what everybody wants to raise. And of course, they're raising them for meat cattle, you know.
Yeah. Well, I grew up around
I
them.
was in the cattle
I
business.
know to respect them, you know, because they're big, they're powerful. And one day out at the farm with Doug, I was the gate opener, and I looked around. I didn't see any bulls anywhere. I got out. I walked a few feet to open the gate, and then he drove through. I shut the gate. And when I turned around to walk to my door, there it stood, blocking my right in front of the door where I would get in. So Doug had to back up, and I got in on the other side and climbed in, so I didn't want to make him mad. The bull, that is. But I don't know where he came
Yeah,
from so quick, quiet. There's Rocky. Look, Rocky's being quiet. Why can't you be quiet, buddy?
you have a good night, Ray. Anytime I get a live going, don't you climb on that keyboard. You're gonna learn to type now, huh? But get out. Get out. I don't want you up here. You too ugly for a rich man like me.
Is he looking?
Ah,
Is he looking for TREATSs?
probably. Every time I get on a live lately, just you're gonna eat my cigarette now. Huh? No, you gone, Bill. You have a good night, buddy. Get out. I don't know what got him started doing that. Used to, he wouldn't get up here at all if I had a live going. Now he's got to be right in the middle of it. And he was fixing to walk right on top of that keyboard.
Yeah.
Get down, down, down. Hell, that pissed him off. He left. Okay. How many head of cattle you got, Bree? You trying to lock up?
What?
What?
I'm trying to
You
lock
ain't no
up.
light bulb.
Hey, you don't talk that way to Buddy.
Yeah, probably both, Janet.
No,
Fill the freezer up.
he's hissing at Buddy. Well, then you move. Hey, he slapped Buddy.
Come on. Get
Go on. Go on.
Hey, Carl. How you and Miss Lacey doing tonight? Hi, Lacey. Hey, Jessica. Good evening, girl. Everybody say hello to Lacey.
No, Lacey.
Oh,
Who had his mouth full?
He did. Pumpkin, you quit hissing. You go somewhere else.
What kind of cookies do you make, Doug?
just chicken and
French fries.
Oh, French fries.
Chicken.
I thought he was making cookies.
No,
No.
chicken. Buddy would like some French fries.
I got where this ketchup you get nowadays is so sweet. I can't hardly stand it. I got where I'll take ketchup and then take Cholula sauce and mix it in with the ketchup. And pretty good that way.
yeah.
Y'all just blew all the service away, didn't you? On that Giggle video. I was reading his comment.
Oh. Just because I said I don't know what they're talking about, but sir, all I see is no. I didn't even remember, but at one time you were talking, you said something about don't stand next to a cow peeing on a rock. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I have before. That's how I know not to do it now.
Yeah. Cow peeing on a flat rock.
Yep. Are you giving him some hugs too?
Every time you start loading cattle in a damn cattle trailer, that happens. I had that welding shop, and they pulled one of these big cattle trailers in there one day. And I had an uncle working for me, and something was broke up under the edge of it. And he was up under the edge of it, trying to stay out of all the stuff that was dripping off that cattle trailer, welding on it. Hello, my wang. And all of a sudden, one of them old cows backed up against the side of that trailer and just covered him up. And it used to make him so mad. We nicknamed him Cow Trader. That was his name from then on.
But he's standing there waiting for a French fry.
One for Doug and one for Buddy.
That's why the cat was hissing. He wanted a bite too. He didn't want Buddy to get all the bite. Poor Buddy, the food came. He got his stat slapped twice by Pumpkin.
You know, I got where I don't buy a whole potato. Hello, Charlie Grace. How you doing, girl?
Oh, hello. I didn't see you coming. Are you out of French fries?
You know what I'm talking about. Bree.
You better get back over there and eat your French fries. You didn't eat them. You're going to get more till you eat it. He wants chicken.
But I got where I don't buy bagged potatoes anymore. I just buy them frozen, cut up French fries, and use them for everything that I use the whole potatoes for.
No, you don't get the plate. Hey! Here's your bite of chicken. Eat it over there then.
Oh, I know it. Yeah. I'm trying to think, is it Lufkin or Lubbock? They got a city ordinance that they will not let them bull haulers haul down Main Street of that town because there's so many lots and stuff around there. You know, it just keeps the streets messed up all the time. They'll write them truck drivers a ticket. Yeah, them pig haulers are nasty. Yep, there you go, Mobang. You do not want to get behind one of them riding a motorcycle.
That's what Doug did, Mobang. He used the air fryer. Is that the last of your ketchup? Did you buy any more? We keep forgetting we're out of ketchup till we want some. I heard him out there squeezing the ball. He got the last bit out of it he could.
Put just a little bit of water in there and shake it around, Doug. You can get you a little bit more out of it.
A little more. Yeah.
I got where I can get by without ketchup, but I can't get by without that Cholula. I love that hot sauce. It's not. It's sort of vinegar. Have you ever tried that?
Janice.
I haven't.
What was it?
That Cholula.
Oh, I've not had it either.
Y'all need to
Hot
try it.
sauce or sweet sauce?
Yeah, but it's not. It's not hot, and it's a little. It's a little vinegary taste in it. It's different. Boy, and that's the truth. Mo Bang said he didn't hear how you did that ketchup bottle. He wants you to do it again.
It went.
I never have tried that, Reese. I don't like most of the sweet sauces.
I like chili sauce. I like that. Green chilies. Green chilies. Mm, that's good. I have a bottle of that in there in the fridge.
I tell you what, it's amazing how the further north you go in the U.S., the sweeter everything gets.
Yeah.
You know, it just further south you get, the more tart it gets. I think Missouri is just about the break line.
I think so.
We used to get up north and about starve to death. We get in Missouri and they knew what a damn chicken fried steak was and what sweet tea was.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Sriracha ketchup? Never heard of it. Have you seen sriracha ketchup?
Yeah, that's about right, Janet. I got up there in Indiana and ordered a cheeseburger one or a hamburger, and they brought it out, and it was two pieces of a bun, a dry bun with a piece of meat in the middle of it. But man, where's the lettuce and the tomatoes?
No kidding.
And they said, well, we can put them on there, and it was $1 a piece.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
put tomatoes
Some
on it. It was
charge you for that. Yeah. I went in one time. I went to Subway, and what kind of sandwich was it that looked good? Anyway, the picture of it made me want it, right? So I said when I ordered it, I want that, but I want it to look like that and not cost me extra. Because the picture's why I want it. And they had to go talk to their manager, and then they came back and it had avocado on it. I'm like, I want my avocado on my sandwich to look like that, not one little dip in the middle. And they had to talk to the manager first, and then they came out and they did it.
I used to love to be able to get close to Missouri where the food would get decent. But, it's funny how even like Mexican food, you get in Texas, you get what they call Tex-Mex, and it's pretty spicy. And then you go to New Mexico, and it's spicy, but it's spicy a different way. And then Arizona's different. Every one of those states has got their own deal. And then you go into Old Mexico, and that's the blandest food you can get hold of. They don't put any spice on it down there. You add it to it as you're eating.
Got more bang for your bucks out of that ketchup bottle.
Oh, you trying to get in trouble, Carl?
Uh-oh. You'd be in trouble for that. You don't get any idea.
Doug wouldn't do that now, would
So
he?
Stacy was trying to sleep, and I put my cold Pepsi on her back.
I bet you, if you put a cold Pepsi on Stacy's back, Doug, you would be in trouble.
Yeah.
Give me any idea. You stick
Uh,
something cold on me, and it makes me angry.
Water's not the same.
I don't know. Let's find out. Did we
No.
squirt you with this?
I always wanted to do that water deal where, whether you're looking in the bottle and they squeeze the bottle, squirt them with the. I want to do that to somebody one day. I just got to make sure it's somebody I can run faster than.
I was just getting ready to say, if I prank this guy, I better be sure it's not a prank that's okay for him to do back to me, because he gets even. Why don't you hold it? I think he just wants.
Yeah, you make a video of that. Hello, Georgianne.
Did you tell him it's all gone?
I told him, then you give him one after that.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me. You'd already told him it was all gone. It's all gone. There's nothing. All gone. It's all gone. All gone. No, it's all gone. No. Put him up there.
I wonder why they can't make just regular water taste better than it does.
He's looking at me like, what the heck? It's all gone. I told you.
Well,
He's looking at me very accusingly.
I've got one thing that'll make Rocky behave. I can
Woo!
reach up and get them toenail clippers, and
Oh.
Rocky will leave.
Well,
Gone.
we got his trim. Doug stood with a spoonful of peanut butter, and Buddy licked it while I clipped his nails. And he licked that
Cool.
spoon clean 3 times before I got done.
Rocky don't want no part of that. And I tell you what, it's about all I can do to hold him down to clip one foot.
Yeah.
I'm
Buddy
gonna have to get me.
Buddy was
a
biting.
Yeah,
That
Rocky will start biting.
peanut butter kept his mouth busy.
Rocky will start biting you. He won't bite hard, but he'll be chewing around on your hand.
Well, we need to go practice that new music. You ready to practice? We got to go practice some music before it gets too late.
Yeah, well, it won't. We're gonna stay on another 15, 20 minutes, and then we'll get off.
Thanks for having us up. It's fun to be up here again.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this more often. I tell you what, it sure helps me. 'Cause, you know, I got a big mouth, but it gets tired just up here by myself.
It's like, what is today? Today's Tuesday. So on my Monday morning live, I talked nonstop yesterday. Just nonstop. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've talked for a whole hour.
Well, that's a woman's thing, though.
Careful.
Damn, Doug liked that.
Yeah.
I think Buddy did too.
Buddy's mad the food's gone. All right, well, we're going to get off here. It's good to see you, Ron.
Okay.
Thanks for having us
Ava,
up.
I appreciate y'all coming up. Y'all have a good night.
You too.
Anybody else want to come up? I know Bree's just sitting on her hands to keep from coming up. Mobang ain't been up on here in a long time. Janet, it sure makes time go by faster when somebody else is up here. Okay, Janet. You got a 2-cup limit, huh? You sound like you're in a better mood since the weather got better. Yeah, come on, Cookie. Now here's that Kentucky man that got named Cookie because he was so sweet. Rocky.
Oh, what are you up to?
Oh, not a whole lot.
Yeah, me neither.
They,
Hey, Georgianne.
that ended that. And got the clippers out.
You don't like them Clippers, huh?
No. Well, what you been
Hey,
doing
Brady,
today?
there's Carl and Lacey. Hi, Lacey.
Yeah,
What
I
am I
forgot.
doing today?
Cookie
I,
Monster.
I didn't do much of nothing today.
Well, time I got through fooling with the hospital and the VA, it was time for me to rest.
I
They
gotta
both
do
had
that tomorrow.
appointments for exactly the same time. They give me the idea screwed up with you. And
Yeah,
50
it,
miles,
it
50
happens
miles
quite a
apart.
bit too.
Yeah.
I had my last appointment at KU was scheduled at 8 o'clock on Friday morning, but I still had an appointment Friday morning at 7:45 at Rochester. Well, yeah, I don't think I can drive that fast.
Hello, she devil. How you doing?
Hey, Tommy.
They, you put some miles. What kind of vehicle you drive, Cookie? I never have heard you say.
Oh, I got a little Kia Sportage. I bought the cheapest all-wheel drive I could get when I started having to go back and forth.
I've been looking at new pickups. Boy, some of them things are, ooh.
Well, there ain't no way I'm buying a new pickup. I might buy a used pickup.
Well, the some of the smaller pickups are not too bad.
Well, yeah,
But
but if I need a pickup, I need a full size. And
yeah,
if you're talking about a full size truck and you're talking about brand new, you're talking about $70,000 for a freaking construction special.
yeah, that's crazy. Not me either on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. Though I remember in 63 or 64, my dad bought a brand new Chevrolet fleet side pickup,
Yeah.
1,600 bucks.
Oh, well, you got to remember the original Mustangs roll off the assembly line for less than 5,000.
Oh yeah. Well, when I come back from Nam, I bought a Pontiac GTO that was loaded. I'm talking about everything you could put on one, and I paid $4,000 for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now there's no way in hell these damn trucks ought to be, you know, bringing 70 or 80,000 bucks, and half of it's a damn dealer. I looked at a F-150 here a while back, and it was like 56,000.
F-150's got the highest markup of any of them.
Yeah, but then the damn dealer marked it up another 40,000 on top of that.
Yeah.
Now that's crazy. There's no way in hell I'm just gonna do that. That's right, Carl. Yeah, there's gonna be some big shakeups. I can't believe as high as vehicles are, and as little as they're not selling them too well. I can't believe that the them people went on strike.
I don't know. I think they're selling like crazy.
Or they're not.
Otherwise, otherwise the prices wouldn't be that high.
The down here, every dealer you see just covered up with a new vehicle. They,
Man,
for a while they weren't. When they were getting them crazy prices for them, there wouldn't be much on the lot. But now they just covered up. They can't
yeah,
hardly
but they
get
still
one.
getting crazy prices for those pickups. I mean,
Well, and people, I
the
think,
lots are full of cars and, SUVs and freaking minivans and stuff like that, but pickups, no, they're not full of pickups.
well, they are down here.
Really, they're
I'm
not up
talking about
here.
you. Yeah, I mean, it just covered up. I went and looked at a couple places, and yeah, that's the way it was here for a while, Jordan. But it's not here. It's not like that right now. Yeah, pickups used to be the cheapest thing you could buy.
Yeah, they ain't nowhere close to that no more. They tell you about the highest.
That that that's right.
But I
Well,
tell you what, when you need a truck, you need a freaking truck, and ain't
yeah.
nothing else that's gonna work.
Well, the first time I saw Ford came out with a oil field special, and it was a 4 door, 8 foot bed, uh, mega cab truck. First time I saw one of those, I thought, now that's the perfect vehicle,
Yeah,
and and that's the way it's wound up being.
especially when you're working.
Yeah, just
You want as much room for as much people and tools and equipment as you can get in that sucker.
well, and even like for a family, you got enough room for 5 people in no
Yeah,
time.
but man, I tell you what, if you're really looking at something for a family, it's hard to justify $70,000 when you can pick up a minivan for 30.
Yeah, no, you ain't gonna see me pay it.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, a vehicle is a tool.
Well,
It's got a
down
purpose.
here, I'll bet you that at least 50%, maybe more than that, of the vehicles on the road down here are 4 door pickups.
Oh yeah, it's probably same everywhere. The demand is high. That's why they get the prices they get.
Well, the I was surprised when I went up north. You just didn't see that many pickups up north, but down here, that's all you see.
Well, you got to also look at the price of gas in that too.
Yeah,
I guarantee you, the
I was
price
looking
of
at a
gas
little.
in Missouri is a lot more expensive than it is in Texas. And in Missouri, it ain't
Yeah,
bad.
I was looking today when I was coming back. It's 3.49 for regular.
It's about 3.80 a gallon here, but I bet you on the West Coast, I bet you it's over $4 a gallon still.
Oh, I bet it's $5 or $6.
I think that's what Brie and them still paying is between $4 and $5 a gallon.
Well, this thing is fixing to change up. Did you see where Toyota came out with Bree sticking her tongue out at it? Toyota came out with that all hydrogen pickup.
All hydrogen?
Yep. Yeah. Toyota quit making any electric vehicles.
I don't know. I don't know how they did it, but at one time, hydrogen was a pretty viable option as a alternative fuel source.
Oh yeah.
But it
Oh,
was still being used in an internal combustion engine. It wasn't being used in no hydrogen fuel cell.
when I was a kid, there was a kid come up with one of these science fair projects and was running a lawnmower on hydrogen. Man, it was way back
Yeah.
there. And he built a town in Arizona that was all hydrogen. All the buses, vehicles, everything in that town was hydrogen. Fuel station. So yeah. But it's one of them deals they can't figure out how to tax it and how to make money off of it.
I let them figure it out. They will. There's a
Oh,
way to make a
well,
dollar.
Texas
They'll
is
figure it
already
out. Yeah, I can promise you
Texas has
this.
already
If
got
there's a way to make a buck, somebody's gonna figure it out.
oh Texas has already got to the point if you buy an electric vehicle, well they charge you an extra $200 on your registration on your license plate a year.
Oh,
So
because of the
they're
lost revenue on the taxes?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I figured that would start eventually.
$7.50 a gallon. Well, you know, I paid $6 a gallon in Washington. Shit, 15 years ago, I guess. In Oregon and California. In Oregon, do they still have to pump your gas?
Well, they say they do, but nobody ever pumped mine when I was out there.
Really?
Yeah,
I
I
jumped out
didn't
and
think
started.
about it. I pulled up to the pump, jumped out, shoved my card in there, shoved the nozzle into the car, and filled it up. And then about that time, I'd be sitting in the car waiting on it to fill up. Person would come out of the car, out of the station, and look at me like, "What?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm sorry, I forgot about that. I'm from Missouri. We pump our own gas here, there."
Yeah, I know. I had the same thing. You pull in a station and get out, and they
Wait
take
a
the
minute, they
pump away
changed the
from you
law in
right quick.
Oregon, Bree?
Yeah, that's one reason I've been riding that motorcycle so much. Is that damn 70 miles a gallon is pretty handy. I can go fill it up for $10 to where I go fill my pickup up, and it's about 120.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's about time that I'm thinking about getting off that bike.
Cool. They said it was optional, huh? Well, looky there.
Yeah.
I wasn't a criminal. I was just a trendsetter. I don't know, Mo Bang. I'll be honest with you. There's a lot of cold mornings in Missouri. I wouldn't mind sitting on my ass in my car with the heat running and let somebody else pump the gas.
That's right. Yeah. Get on. Funny how I remember when gas was cheaper as a self-service.
Yeah.
You know,
Back when you
went
had
to
an
full.
option.
Yeah, went to a full service station and they checked the oil and wiped the windshield and cleaned the headlights. They, yeah, I wonder who did that, Georgianne.
Hey, Badge, how's it going, buddy?
Hey, man. What you been up to, my friend? Well, we got plenty of damn jobs in this country if they just let them do it. You know, if they just do one thing, if every time they passed a damn law they had to take one off the book, well, that would make it fun anyway.
Yeah, that'll never fly.
I see that they fired that House Speaker today.
Where? The U.S. Speaker?
Yeah, or he cut a deal with the Democrats, and they kicked him out of office. The Republicans voted him out of office.
Really? Huh? I hadn't paid no attention.
Yeah. That,
Oh, that's a really sore subject, Bree. Hey, Badge.
Hey,
what?
well, you guys are asking me all these hard questions, and I'm just saying, I am not going to take this. I'm not going to sit there with my thumbs on my phone and tell you. So I'm going to tell you how we do. So, anyway, you know what happened? So the deal was that I had to take Willie back to Ontario, and that was one of the toughest drives I have ever done. I would never wish that on my worst enemy. But anyway, he's back there. He's with Mom. He's with Dad. Everything's taken care of. We went and had fries under the bridge. It's all good, believe it or not.
Good.
So, but it's very expensive to run down the road this year. It is double of what it was last year. I did the same trip last year to New York, and it is almost doubled. It took me $1,800 one way to Ontario. So, yeah, it is expensive. But no, we got everything all taken care of, so it's all good. Well, it's not good, but it's good. So it'll never be good anymore, but it'll be all right. We'll deal with it.
I was scrolling through his TikToks the other day.
It's funny, because who the hell was it? Somebody was talking about TikTok. Oh, Steve from Arizona was talking about that.
Yeah.
I said, Willie used the dogs all the time for because you get the most views out of dogs, right? I got to turn my camera just a minute. I thought about that. There, hold that. There, that's better. So yeah, he used to use the dogs all the time. I just sent him. I think it was 14 seconds. He said it was the best one. So, but yeah, everything worked good. We got down there. We stopped at Jim Bertrand. I don't know if you see him on there every once in a while. In Winnipeg, and stayed there for a couple of days, going down and coming back. So that was kind of good. Broke it up. This is how bad it was. And Ron, we used to haul trailers, so you know exactly how fast we move. So Winnipeg is just under 1,000 miles. And that trip down there, it took me 3 days just to get to Winnipeg. So you know how tough that was. So yeah, it was a tough one. I tell you, I would never wish on anybody, but it's done. We said we'd do it, so we did it. So, but yeah.
Well, I can sympathize with you. I did the same thing when my wife passed away. So
yeah, it's not fun. Like how many times you made that trip? 1,000 times. Never even thought about it. But then when you go by all the spots where we had little incidences or something, it all came back and just blew right up your face, right? But it's all good. And we did Canada because he liked going to Canada. So I probably could have saved a ton of money going through the States, but we decided to go through Canada because he always liked going through Canada, right? And it had all the fall colors, so it was kind of cool. So yeah.
Oh yeah, the fall colors would be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Right now.
So we where the hell was it? Yeah, it was coming back wasn't too bad. We did it in a couple days shorter, but man, oh man, the thing that got me the most was, well, the cost for one thing, but the second thing was that there was nobody on the road. Like, we're only doing 60, 100K, well, 95K, which is just under 60 miles an hour, and nobody passed us.
Wow.
Wow.
Where the hell is everybody?
That was some empty roads, huh? I guess everybody's staying home, saving money.
Well, I'll tell you, if we would have put that thing in the rhubarb, they would have took them 2 days to find us because there was nobody there. It was unbelievable. But yeah, so we stayed down there for 2 weeks, week and a half or something, just over a week, just around a week. So yeah.
Boy, 35 here hadn't slowed down. God dang, it's bumper to bumper.
Oh God, there's nobody.
Yeah.
Like we went the whole way. There was nobody the whole way. Even when it got down around Barrie, Ontario, it started to pick up. But boy, there was nothing on the road. So I'll tell you, like, holy crap. I was surprised because usually you get some people around there, going to the cabin on the weekend or nothing. And it was nothing. Like I said, holy smokes, there's nothing. Like even the big trucks, there was not much. Like we come down through 17 along the lake, which is not really a truck road because he took all the truck stops out of it. So there's not many trucks on it. But even on the northern one, there wasn't a whole bunch. There was some trucks, but nowhere near what I thought they'd be. I thought there'd be way more. But yeah, other than that.
Well, I'm sitting on that route, that NAFTA deal going to Mexico, and so 35's always got a billion damn folks on it.
Yeah.
And I just live right off 35.
Are you talking about that Interstate 69 is supposed to go from Mexico City to Canada?
Yeah. Well, see, the thing about it is, like, I know you guys don't check it out because you worry about American stuff, but if you look at all the states, all of the main U.S. routes, they all went from Canada to the north and south ones, all went from Canada, 97, 93, 95, 87, 77, 75, all of them went right straight down to the, like, even, I didn't even know, but 287 goes all the way from Denver to Dallas, just straight as an arrow. And it's just amazing. Like, I still like the old routes. I don't like the interstates because you get on the interstates and they expect you to do 110 when you're only supposed to do 60 with the thing. So I don't know. I don't like it. Or 110. I mean, 75. I don't like going 75. Especially with the trailer. That's a big thing. But it all, you know what I did wrong? I did something wrong. I'll only tell you guys because it won't go very far. But when I put last year I put bigger tires on the back. I put some 265s on the back, 17s. And it lifted up a bit. So it wasn't too bad. I hooked the trailer and never had a problem. But this year, I went and put the big ones on the front. So it lifted the truck up an inch, right? Well, you know how the equalizer hitch works, Ron. It just, and this thing, leaving Edmonton was just like herding ducks. The thing was all over the place, right? And I couldn't figure out what the hell it was. So then I took the tape measure out in Winnipeg and I measured it, and I'm like an inch and a half high on the front. I says, well, Christ, that's what's the matter with it. So I tightened up the bars, just fine. Because when you take it up, it changes the angle and loosens the bars up. So, but we finally figured it out. And we got it all figured out, and it's all working just fine. So, yeah. But she was like herding ducks all the way from Edmonton to Winnipeg, 1,000 miles. It was a tough one, but we got her.
Mobang, I don't know if they still do it, but used to, I think it was every 5 miles or every 25 miles, there had to be a section of the interstate that was straight for a certain length to where it could be used as a landing field. And that was the deal on building the interstate, is they could
I believe
land
it still
airplanes.
is. I believe
I
it
think
still
they're
is.
still doing that.
Yeah.
I think you'll still be able to do that.
That's also the reason why they have that concrete bed under them instead of just asphalt.
Yeah.
Well, concrete was down in, they brought that out in the late 50s down in Ohio and Detroit and all that, around that area, the Rust Belt, because they couldn't keep the paved roads together. So you put a better
But the
base on
concrete,
it, right?
the concrete's needed when you're landing an 80,000-pound aircraft on it.
Yeah.
Of course, we're running
I-
80,000-pound trucks over them right now, so it's probably not a bad idea to have the concrete under them either.
Oh my God! Some of these roads in Canada are worse than the roads in Canada suck. Like, believe me, they're like.
You haven't been to
worse.
Michigan lately, have you?
Oh no, they're way worse than Michigan. They're worse than. I don't even know if any U.S. state roads are that bad, and they're terrible. Like the one, and these things are only like, I know we're in a cold climate, so you heat up and cool and warp and everything else, but the one coming from Saskatoon to Lloydminster.
I agree, Georgia, and Michigan was horrible.
Oh no, it's just terrible. The ruts, you could see the ruts in the road. That's how bad it was. So, and of course, your truck is just a little bit narrower than the big truck. So
that is awesome, Carl.
Yeah. So, but anyway, I just thought I wouldn't wreck your show. You're almost up 2 hours. I just thought I'd come up and save myself a lot of,
I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit.
You
ought to try that, bud.
Oh yeah, there. I could use that. I could use that. Probably work pretty good. So, but I just thought I'd let you go up there. Everything's done.
The one I want to see try to type with those thumbs like that, Ron, is Bree. Because, man, she can type like nobody's business. I'd like to see her try it with that thumb.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see you guys later.
All right, big. I tell you what, I had an experience today, and see what y'all think about this. I walked into IHOP to get something to eat, and there was about 20 midgets came walking in there. That's the first time I've seen a midget. I don't know how damn long.
Maybe they're short order cooks.
But I thought, damn.
Or maybe they're short on service.
How long has it been since you've seen a midget?
I don't know, but that was not at all to her.
I was
hey guys.
Smoking a cigarette.
You guys stay straight.
Marriage.
Good to see you, Cookie.
All right.
I didn't have a clue where you was going with that.
Yeah. Mobang, I was sitting outside smoking a cigarette, and I thought I done got out of one of them wacky weeds or something when they come walking by. Everything was shrinking.
Oh, that's funny. That is too funny. Oh. I don't think I've ever seen a bunch of midgets piling anywhere.
The one that got me the worst, Cookie, was that I looked up in the parking lot, and here come this midget by on one of them electric scooters, and he was just hauling ass, running all over the damn parking lot on this electric scooter. And he come by and said, "Hi, how you doing?" I'm fine. How you doing?
There's got to be a punchline in this shit somewhere. Oh my God.
Things the fellows see at IHOP.
Only at IHOP.
I look for a circle. You all right, Cookie?
Yeah, that is all right. I can be after that.
Oh, well, and that's the truth. I mean, I wasn't stretching it a bit. Well, now that was the wrong choice of word.
It just keeps getting better.
You gonna be all right, Cookie?
Oh yeah, I need this laugh. I need it.
I'll tell you what. I wish I'd have had a video of the look on my face when they come streaming by.
I didn't see it. I was just trying to picture being in IHOP and seeing 20 midgets walking. I mean, anybody's ever been in an IHOP, that right there should be funny. Just right there.
Well, I don't guess it'd been quite as funny if it was Waffle House.
I don't know. It might have been.
Oh Lord.
Mobang, I agree.
They were in a minivan, Mobile.
It's better. I mean,
You know, I never had thought about it, but if they wanted to go off there in a minivan, they could stand up in it. Hey, man, City.
Hey, Daryl.
No, I didn't see the wizard. I bet that one kid though was running 30 miles an hour in that parking lot on that scooter though. He was hauling ass. And he carried the scooter inside IHOP. I guess I don't know what he did with it in there, but
Daryl, in case you missed it, this started off with 20 midgets and IHOP.
And I couldn't make up something like that now, Quickie. Hello, Lily.
I hate Lily.
Yeah.
Oh.
I wonder if they asked for a child's menu.
I'm think they ought to ask for the entertainers menu.
Well, I didn't get to watch people's faces on it. I was sitting out front smoking cigarettes when all that took place.
Man, I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall of that place. There ain't no doubt about that. That would have been hilarious.
Well, I'm glad I thought about that before I got off here tonight. Give a good laugh.
Oh, I definitely got a good laugh out of that one.
That might be a good title for a video, mightn't it?
Now, you got to record that video to go with it. That would be a freaking viral video. That's for darn sure.
Short order cooks.
Oh. Yeah, I did too, Daryl. I'm glad I got one.
Well, I imagine my mouth fell open far enough I couldn't have laughed. It was like, damn.
I wish I could remember what came up in conversation the other day. But it was something like that. It was like you can't make this stuff up.
You can't.
And believe it or not, it was about a place that is in common. I guess they both have a good sense of humor and have embraced the name of their little community or town about the same. And that is, there is a Uranus, Indiana, and a Uranus, Missouri.
Yeah.
And they both of them have a fudge factory.
Well, I tell you what, we done been on here damn near 2 hours. I guess it's time we start shutting it down. But anyway, I appreciate everybody coming in.
All right, Ron, you have a good night.
Yeah, y'all too. I'm glad I thought about that before I got off here.
Yeah, me too. All right, have a good one.
All right, good night, all.